The gospel today tells us the story of Pentecost, the day that the Holy Spirit descends upon the disciples. The first line of our lesson today reads, "When the day of Pentecost had come, the disciples were all together in one place." The disciples were joined together during a meal. These disciples from all different walks of life are joined together. This is something that seems strange to a lot of us today, especially in a time that we are in now. The coronavirus has swept the nation, and along with it has brought devastation, heartbreak, and loss to many people in many different ways. I've been affected in many ways. I've lost a lot, but along with that loss, I've gained multiple new insights. On March 23rd, 2020, I sat in my living room as I watched Governor Ralph Northam announce that I would not be able to finish my senior year with my best friends that I've had since I was 5 years old. I can't describe to you the pain and the heartache that went through me when I heard him say those words, that schools will not be opening up again for the 2019-2020 school year. I was devastated. Thoughts began rushing into my head, thoughts of finishing senior year, thoughts of prom, thoughts of track, and how I wasn't going to be able to compete for my school for my last season as a high school runner. It was all gone. However, this devastating news allowed for me to realize how lucky I am. Love and the outpouring emotion that I have experienced these past 3 months have been incomparable to anything that I've ever felt. Just a few days ago, I was supposed to graduate high school. On my graduation day, I woke up at the time that I should have been walking across the stage, shaking my head of school's hand, followed by multiple awkward pictures and lunch with friends. I was sad, and I didn't know how to take the situation. I didn't know how to control my emotion. However, the words of encouragement, love, and congratulations have meant the world to me and made me realize how lucky I am to be a member of multiple families. Now I have my mom, my dad, and my little brother Marshall, and my 2 dogs. They are my direct family. They have taught me more than there is to teach me. Marshall has taught me patience and what it means to be a big brother and how my actions do not go unnoticed. My mom has taught me how to effectively communicate my point without getting upset or frustrated. She has taught me how to become a better student and a better person. My dad, through his actions, has shown me how to approach every matter in a calm and collected way. My mom oftentimes likes to make her opinion known. I have seen this, and I've learned from her how to best communicate my point while still leaving the conversation open-ended. My dad likes to remain more reserved. He is the calming force among the 4 of us. My dad has a sense of calm that I try to match almost every day. I don't know how he does it, but it's incredible. He remains calm in almost every situation. Now, the question on the table is, how can I be a member of multiple families? Well, I'm a member of the family through Collegiate School. Ever since I was 3 years old, I've been a member of the Collegiate family. Collegiate has given me a loving environment to learn, play, and grow. Collegiate School has given me my best friends, my favorite teachers, and it has helped me form some of my closest relationships with people that I never have thought I would interact with. My next family that I'm a part of is my distance family. As many of you already know, I am a 3-season runner. This means that I participate in cross-country, indoor track, and outdoor track and field. Being that I'm a cross-country runner that also participates in track, I am known throughout my track family as one of the distance men. We are the crazy guys that run the longest distance in any meet. Being a part of this family has taught me more than I could even think possible. Being a senior on the distance team has shown me how to stay dedicated, disciplined, and composed regardless of the situation. My favorite example of this involves our state championship win this past winter, the first in school history. We were going into the final 2 races of the meet, the 3,200-meter race and the 4x400-meter relay. We had 3 runners entered in the 3,200 and 1 in the 4x4. Collegiate was up on St. Christopher's by only 6 points. I was one of the runners in the 3,200. While I was warming up for the race, one of the captains of the team approached me. He looked at me and said, "It's up to you and Johnny now. If we maintain our 6-point lead and place how we were supposed to in the 4x4, we would lose to St. Christopher's." My teammate and I got together right before the race. We looked at each other and we told each other that we would do it for the team. We had the races of our lives. We executed the race strategy exactly how we planned. I placed 3 places higher than I was supposed to, and he did the same. This action by the both of us put the state championship out of reach for the St. Christopher's Saints, and we got our first state championship as a team. Johnny and I both realized that if we simply put the thought of the team before a run, we would be fine. He came up to me after the race, gave me a hug, and said, "We did it for the family. We did it for the family." The emotion I felt that day after finishing the race, after 10 minutes of pain and suffering, was incomparable to anything else I've ever felt. I am a very new member of the Dennison family. I will be continuing my running career and my academic studies at Dennison next year. To say I am excited is an understatement. I already feel as if I'm a member of this family. Dennison is going to give me a place where I can continue to grow my academics and set myself up for my future. I'm a member of the church family. The church has allowed me to grow in the ways of the Lord. I was baptized at All Saints, I was confirmed at All Saints, and I hope to continue my journey with God with All Saints. The family at All Saints has given me a place to grow my faith in the Lord and create friendships that I would have never found without church. The church has allowed me to grow in my faith. My faith has grown over the years, especially in athletics when I was in middle school. I couldn't stand going to church. Waking up Sunday morning, tired and hungry, I just wanted to eat waffles, relax, and watch cartoons. However, I had to go to church. In the middle of freshman year, I realized that church was an opportunity for me to be mindful and to think. My faith began to grow. I realized that the Lord had been with me for all those years, even though I dreaded coming to church. I began to take my faith to places other than church. I found something to center myself before every cross-country race. Before each race, I would take a second to walk out to the start line by myself with my music. I stand at the start line and I look out at the course I'm about to run. I crouch down, I feel the ground, I then stand up and I pray. The prayer is the same every time. First, I ask the Lord to give me strength to complete the task ahead. Then, I ask the Lord to give me courage to complete the race strategy that I've been given by my coach. After this, I ask the Lord for the knowledge to run the race at hand and listen to my body. After this prayer, I take another look at the course and I walk inside to prepare with my team. I am beyond grateful for my families over the years. The love and support that I have received from them, especially in this time, is insurmountable. The disciples found a family with each other. They found a family under one common thread. This family found a bond under their beliefs and under the person they followed. I encourage you to identify where your families are. Use times of frustration with this family to learn. Use times of excitement with this family to learn. And most importantly, cherish your time with this family because you never know when it could be cut short. If there was one regret that I have in my life, it would be that I didn't appreciate every second that I had with my friends, my family. I oftentimes got caught up in the moment and became upset with this situation. It wasn't worth it. Whenever I became upset, I looked to the Lord and asked for guidance. I would sit quietly and soon I would come to the realization that no conflict was worth my energy in the long run. It can simply be solved with a conversation. I want you to find strength and guidance in the Lord and look to Him for anything that you think you are lacking. Look to the Lord to find beauty and light in even the darkest of situations. Amen.